I was 8 years old or 9 years old, that's when I first saw the Olympics on TV. And that's when I decided, oh my gosh, you got to swim on TV? I want to do that. And I'm this little kid who can't make a whole lap of swimming. And so my parents, of course, were probably like, no, please, no, she can't. Let her find something else. Please let her have another dream. But of course, they never said that to me. They were like, sure, if you want to go to the Olympics, you can go to the Olympics. And now I was going to go to a meet where all of my heroes, the people I watched on TV, were going to be. I actually finished second in the 100 breaststroke. I have no idea how I did that. I had no technique for swimming long course. I had just went as fast as I could and hoped no one caught me on the second lap of my 100 breaststroke. And I remember getting out of the water and being told, okay, you're being drug tested. I said, okay, I have no idea what that means. And then they also said, congratulations, you made the Pan Pacific Championships. I said, great, I also have no idea what that means. And they said, well, we're going to go and we're going to swim in the pool that they will use for the Atlanta Olympics next year. And you'll be living with all the other girls that are making the team, and you'll get to go, and it'll be 2 weeks, and you'll have new coaches. And I said, oh, no thank you, I don't want to go. And they said, why not? I said, I don't have any friends on the team, I don't know anybody. They said, you'll make new friends. So it took them about a half hour to convince me that you don't really turn this down, you don't turn down a national team. But that's where I met Jack Bowerly, who is the coach at the University of Georgia, and he was put in charge of the breaststroker. And I remember coming home, and I had already had 4 recruiting trips lined up, and I had saved one and left it open. And I remember coming home telling my parents, I want to go to the University of Georgia on a trip. And my parents looked at me like, you want to go where? I'm like, no, I want to go see Jack. I want to go swim for Jack. And they just shook their head because we're in Pennsylvania, Penn State. We had to look in Swimming World magazine to find the big schools for swimming. We had no idea it was all brand new to us. And so my parents, it really took them a while to wrap their head around that University of Georgia had a pool and a swimming program. And, you know, once I talked to Jack and they talked to Jack, and my dad got his big book of colleges out, and we saw that it was one of the top 5 schools for the College of Education also, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a teacher. They were like, okay, you can go down. And when I came home from that trip, there was no other question in my mind that that's where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the University of Georgia. There were absolutely a lot of races that I could not believe I won. The biggest one being when I went to World Championships in 1998. It was in the middle of our college season, and we went to Australia. We went in January, so it was right in the middle of our season. And I remember racing, thinking, okay, I'm now swimming against all the people who swam in the Olympics that I just missed. I'm swimming against the gold medalist, I'm swimming against the world champion, and I'm just going to try to get a medal because the medal is great, but they're giving out these awesome Australian hats, and I want a hat. And that's all I kept thinking is, okay, it's all right to get 3rd place here. I really want a hat. And when I hit the wall and turned around and looked for my time and for my place, I looked straight at 3rd. And I didn't see my name, and then I looked for 4th and 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th, and I couldn't find my name anywhere. And when I finally heard the announcer say your new world champion, Kristy Kowal, I'm like, Kowal, that's Kowal, that's me, I got a hat. I could not believe, number one, that I won. Number 2, I got a hat. But the fact that I had won, it blew my mind. I could not, I had just wanted to get 3rd place. So winning and becoming the fastest swimmer in the world at that race, I couldn't even comprehend it. And it really took until I was standing on the award stand seeing the American flag going up and hearing the national anthem and hearing the Americans chanting USA to realize that I had won it. And going into the Olympics, of course, it's a huge rivalry going into it. You want to win a medal, but at the same time you're at the Olympics and you're an Olympian, and no one can ever take that away from you. So Amanda Beard, who was the other American, and I, we really didn't see each other as rivals. We saw each other as a support group, that if we could get into the finals together, then we got to hang out in the ready room together. Then we got to be able to talk together and keep each other relaxed and calm. And the fact that we got to be on the award stand together was the icing on the cake. It was just amazing that she and I were able to stand and see 2 American flags go up at the same time. So I'm a 3rd grade teacher, and I just finished my 8th year of teaching 3rd grade at Whitfield Elementary School, which is in the Wilson School District. And I actually went to Whitfield Elementary in 6th grade. So I am teaching in a room that I used to take math class in for 6th grade, which is a little weird. But but it is such a great building. The teachers are like a second family. We just really work well together, and we have the best interests of the kids, and I love the kids that go to Whitfield, and I can't wait to see who my class is next year after I have a summer of rest and vacation, of course.